Wow, that's particularly nice lighting today. This week is week 42, and I had this whole idea about how I was going to do a video about life, the universe, and everything. I had a particular topic in mind, but I forgot it. Yeah. So instead I'm going to continue on with the creativity theme, but just because I think we're having a really interesting conversation, and I kind of want to talk about it. And I don't have anything else to talk about this week because I have no memory. So I think almost everybody now has made the point that there's nothing new under the sun, that we don't really create anything, that we're always recycling ideas. Which is true, but I'm not convinced that that's really what we mean when we say creativity, when we talk about creativity, or we say that somebody is creative. I don't think that we generally mean that people are literally creating something from nothing, or that they're making something entirely new, out of whole cloth from scratch. I think that what makes us creative is the way in which we perceive the world and the way that we return that back to the world, the way in which we express that to the world. There's a very common phrase, the creative thinker. So-and-so is a creative thinker, which kind of sounds like management speak, like think outside the box. But I mean, there's a good point to be made there. Some people are very creative thinkers, and they're very creative in the way that they interpret the world. I think a lot of life and a lot of creativity and a lot of art and lots of aspects of life has to do with how we filter the world through the lens of our own perception. We all perceive things in entirely different ways from one another, and I think that lens of perception, I think that's where creativity comes in. Whether we're talking about creativity in art or in anything else, in any other aspect of your life, I think that's what creativity is. The way you take in the world and give it back out again. I'm not convinced that I'm expressing myself well, but I hope that means something to somebody, right?